We thank you so much for joining us here on Lightning in the Morning. Yes, Jay and Mel here in the Volume.com studio. But as promised, we have special guests here in studio. We've got, well, at least part of Michigander joining us. We've got Jason and Dylan here in the studio.
Hello,
Welcome
good morning.
guys.
Welcome back, man. It's so great to see you.
It's great to be here.
And it's great to see that you're doing well again, man.
I'm standing right now for all the
Yes.
people who aren't watching. I'm on both my feet.
Here,
Yeah.
yes. And you can
Intact.
watch volume.com/lightning100. We are streaming video live. But so for those that maybe aren't in the know as far as what happened, you were shooting a music video when it happened, right?
Right.
And was it, I actually mentioned earlier this morning, I couldn't remember, was it a leg or an ankle?
I broke my leg.
Broke your leg.
In California. We're shooting a music video for a song that we'll play this in live here for the first time live on air anywhere.
Boom.
It's called Super Glue, but we were shooting a video. I was out there in the wilderness, no cell service, north of Los Angeles, and I slipped and broke my leg. And we had to postpone the tour,
Right.
postpone the record, but now we're back on track and everything's good to go for this year.
2023 is here. Michigander is here. Everything is looking up. I was looking at the website, and you got a lot of dates booked.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't see any Nashville date on there, though. We're going to remedy that at some point?
Yeah, we'll remedy that next
Okay.
week.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
There, you heard it here first, right? On
did hear
Lightning
it,
in
yeah.
the Morning. That's right. So you guys brought the guitar, warming up, sounding great. So we're going to play a couple of songs for us.
Yeah.
And it's you guys' choice, man. Which one
Actually,
do you want to play first?
we'll play this brand new song we've never played before for anyone. This is the song I broke my leg making a music video for. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't break my leg right now.
Let's hope so. Again, you can tune in to find out. Volume.com/lightning100. So this is a bit of a world premiere then here on Lightning in the Morning.
Yeah, really is. Yeah.
Let's do it. We've got Michigander here in the studio with the song Super Glue on Lightning 100.
1, 2. Na, na, da, 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 da. You caught me off guard, but you don't need a reason to feel the way you do. You break my heart, then you put it back together. With some super glue, you can waste all my time. It's alright, I got nothing better to do. You got your reasons to rise. It's alright. Well, am I wasting my emotion on you, baby? Well, am I wasting all my time waiting on you? Or should I give up on this thing that I've been chasing? 'Cause honestly, I don't know what to do. No, I don't know what to do. Da 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 da. I just need someone to tell me when everything is gonna end. Well, to my face you tell me that we're friends, but I know it's just pretend. I wanna hear talk in your sleep. You take your time when you're staring at me, finding excuses to loosen your grip, but that's not reality. Well, am I wasting my emotion on you, baby? Well, am I wasting all my time waiting on you? Or should I give up on this thing that I've been chasing? 'Cause honestly, I don't know what to do. No, I don't know what to do. The power's out in Russell Woods. It's never felt like my neighborhood. I'm stuck at home and it sure has got me thinking, should I give up on this thing that I've been chasing?
Michigander live here in the volume.com studio and live streaming at volume.com/lightning100. The song called Superglue, and thankfully, that's the only superglue we need in the studio right now. All bones have remained intact. There is nothing we need to stick back together. So we got all the superglue that we need.
You did good. We did good. Broken bones during that. That was exciting.
You did great. And again, you guys are our first artist to have in the studio on the morning show in the new year. And what better way to do it than with a world premiere?
Yeah.
That's it right there.
That's it.
So
starting off real strong.
That'll be on the new EP?
That'll be on the new record. It's going to come out later this month, actually.
Oh, is it really?
We haven't told anybody that, but we're telling you guys that. So.
Oh, because I was looking here and it says March 31st.
Well, the whole record will come out March 31st. The EP, the new EP will be out March 31st. It's called It Will Never Be the Same. But this new single called Superglue will be out late January.
Yeah, and just another one to get us ready for the full release. But yes, you can pre-save and pre-order. You can actually pre-order vinyl for the new one, which is very cool. Check it out, MichiganderBand.com. We've got a couple of members of Michigander here in studio, and it's so great to have you back in studio to see that you are doing well. We're going to get that new music we've been waiting as fast as we can for, just a little bit more, and playing the new one. So. What was like kind of getting like back on your feet, both literally and figuratively? Did you spend a lot of time? I would imagine that the doctor said, you've got to rest it, you've got to elevate it. What's the RICE, right? Rest, ice, compression, elevation.
Ooh, they didn't tell me that. I wish they would have told me that. You could be my new doctor.
All right. I'm not a doctor, but apparently I play one on the radio. But during that kind of downtime for you, how did you pass the time? Were you writing new songs? Were you like trying to figure out new licks on the guitar? What were you doing to keep yourself busy?
Truthfully, I was just really depressed and down. And like, sadly, I mean, I just was. It was like the worst time. I just stuck at home. Had to we had all this momentum going with all this tour and everything. And I wish I could say I wrote all these great songs and I wrote all this stuff, but really I didn't. I just had to come to terms with oh my gosh, my life is put on hold. And I was like, this kind of reminds me of the pandemic when everything got, but this time I was alone in it. I didn't have everybody in the whole world wasn't paused. It was just me paused. And I was like, oh, I can't go to these shows. I can't go to, I could just sit at home and on a scooting around. Yeah. But, I'm very thankful for all the friends I have, especially here in town. And Higgins even brought me dinner.
That's so awesome.
Just so
Shout
many
out to Higgins.
Yeah. And so many people came and just took care of us. And it was really, really, really nice.
That's that just kind of shows you, what the Nashville community is all about.
Yeah.
It's I moved here in '97, and I have no designs on leaving because it's such a great place with great people. And so, many folks have moved in that time, including you guys. How long have you been here in Nashville?
I officially lived here since March. But I feel like I've kind of lived. Me and my now wife were dating long distance, so I was here a good amount, and then just touring over the years. But officially have lived here since March. So coming up on a year.
Okay.
Dylan just moved here. Most of the guys have been moved down for the band, and
Did everybody live up in Michigan? Is that where you all came from?
Yeah, good Michigan.
Good Michigan boys.
Top to bottom.
And I'm assuming Wolverine fans.
Well,
did you guys watch the game?
It would be right to be a Wolverine fan. I did watch it. I'm getting over it, but I'm okay today. I'm happy to be here.
My thoughts are with you, and yes, this always makes it better. Yes, having guests here in the studio. We're so glad to have Dylan and Jason here. So you just played a song, the world premiere of the song, and again, it'll be released later this month, and will be on the new It Will Never Be the Same, which will be out at the end of March.
Yeah.
Michiganderband.com is where you get all the details. And again, you can look at the tour dates. Maybe if you're streaming us from out of market, check out those tour dates, because you guys are going to be all over these United States of America.
Yeah, and there will be a Nashville show, and we're going to announce it next week, and it'll be on April 29th.
Oh, breaking news.
That's also breaking news.
Nice.
Everyone's been asking, and I'm just it's there's a whole poster, and it says to be announced, and obviously it's routing makes sense for us to end at home.
Sure.
So we're playing in Nashville on April 29th. More details next week.
There you go. And stay tuned right here to Lightning 100, because we'll provide those details as soon as they are made available to us. So you guys are going to play another one for us, and I think this is one that we've been playing quite a bit here on the station, right?
I hear it often. Thank you for playing it.
Thank you for writing and recording it, man. We love it. So which one is it going to be?
This is Stay Out of It.
All right. It's Stay Out of It. It's Michigander live here in the Volume.com studio, streaming at Volume.com. Facebook.com/Lightning100, and right here on Nashville's Independent Radio.
Here we go again, time to bite my tongue. We've been stuck in this cycle for long enough. Try to save my breath, that way just this once. We can forget about it and just move on. I don't know where we're going, but I don't care as long as I'm with you. With you. It feels like everybody's talking, but nobody's ever listening, and it breaks my heart because I know I can't stay out of it, stay out of it. You know better, bro, not to mess it up. Act your age, but it still might not be enough. No more safety nets, they're all watching us. Only silence inside of an empty love. I don't know where we're going, but I don't care as long as I'm with you. With you, it feels like everybody's talking, but nobody's ever listening, and it breaks my heart because I know I can't stay out of it, stay out of it, stay out of it. Well, I don't know where we're going, but I don't care as long as I'm with you. I don't know where we're going, but I don't care as long as I'm with you. It feels like everybody's talking, but nobody's ever listening, and it breaks my heart because I know I can't stay out of it, stay out of it. It feels like everybody's talking, oh, but nobody's ever listening, and it breaks my heart because I know I can't stay out of it, stay out of it, stay out of it. Stay out of it.
Once again, Michigander live here in the Volume.com studio. Stay out of it. The name of that one. Make sure you are catching them on that big old tour got coming up. It's about a month long, but you got starting in Phoenix, ending it here back at home, and hitting everything from LA and Seattle to Boston and New York City in between. So
That's
in Detroit,
right.
we have to.
And Detroit.
Of course, Detroit. St. Andrew's Hall on tax day, no less, on Saturday, April 15th. But yeah, playing Chicago, St. Paul, Minnesota, Kansas City, as Mel mentioned, kicking off Tuesday, March 28th, out at the Rebel Lounge in Phoenix to support the brand new release. It Will Never Be the Same, which will be out on the 31st of March, and you'll be listening for the song that we got the world premiere of, Super Glue. We'll get that to hear in a couple of weeks, apparently, and I'm sure we'll be playing that here on Nashville's Independent Radio as well.
Keep listening for Stay Out of It, because, I mean, that song was not only in our top 200 of 2022, it was actually in the top 50 of 2022.
I heard that. I was
So-
very excited. I tweeted Dan.
Stay tuned
I said,
for that one,
that's
too.
cool.
That's so awesome. Yeah, you can take a look at the top 200 of 2022, the full list on the front page at lightning100.com. And again, all the information about Michigander at michiganderband.com. Jason, Dylan, thank you guys so much for coming
Thank
in.
you guys.
Coming
Seriously,
by.
thank
And by
you.
the way, you guys killing it at 9:30 in the morning, man. That's
I
awesome.
warmed up my vocals today. I was prepared.
The
Unlike
consummate-
Dylan, Dylan As you could probably heard, he did not warm up his phone, but that's fine.
The consummate professional, yes. So great to have a Michigander here in the Volume.com studio. And again, we'll be looking for more details about that show coming up in the spring here in Nashville. But in the meantime, pre-order. It will never be the same over at MichiganderBand.com. Thanks again, guys. Best of luck and safe travels out on the road. And we'll see you again at the end of April, if not sooner.
Would love to, yeah.
Thanks again for joining us so much here on Lightning in the Morning. So let's see. We got to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more local Lightning music and new stuff from Illiterate Light. They've got a brand new album coming out at the end of the month. We'll hear that lead single, Light Me Up, right after this on Lightning 100.